Let's do this.
All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the National Bridge of Honor. We are waiting a few minutes. We're getting up on Facebook and we're allowing people to join. We will get started in just a few minutes. Eight. It is not 8 yet, so we will just wait for a few minutes, let some few people join, and then we'll kick it off and get started. So we'll just wait a few minutes. All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Aven Alexander, the National Boatswain, and I hereby open this National Bridge of Honor. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the Sea Promise. Scout salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. And now for the Sea Promise. Scout sign. As a Sea Scout, I promise to do my best to guard against water accidents, to know the location and proper use of the life-saving devices on every boat I board, to be prepared to render aid to those in need, to let those less able come first. 2. And now I will hand it over to my National Boatswain's mate, Martha Fields, to lead us in the Scout Oath and the Scout Law.
Thank you, Aven. Please join me in the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. Scout salute. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout Law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. The Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2.
Thank you, Martha. Now I would like to introduce the National Yeoman, Harvey Morrissey, for the invocation.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. A Scout is reverent. Please pray with me. Dear Lord, bless all those everywhere who contributed to shape the hearts, minds, and bodies of young people. Let us remember what they have taught us and apply it daily. When facing deceit and dishonesty, let us be trustworthy. If we see hypocrisy and faithlessness, let us be loyal. Bring me and all my shipmates to be reverent and kind. Please safeguard us as we adventure out into the water to come back to shore safely. Let us do this and continue to be in good service in your name. Amen.
Thank you, Harvey. And thank you everyone for joining us tonight. This is our second annual virtual National Bridge of Honor. Our first one was last year because of COVID, and now this year, and I'm so happy to be here. Sea Scouts is the original older youth program in the Boy Scouts of America, now in our 109th year. I've had the honor of serving as the senior youth leader, the National Boatswain, for the 2020 to 2021 term, serving as the voice of the youth of Sea Scouts to the National Board of the Boy Scouts of America, and leading the National Quarterdeck, which is the team of youth leaders serving Sea Scouts at the national level, which includes the 4 regional bosuns, as well as the National Yeoman and the National Bosun's Mate. Our term starts each year on June 1st, so my term has come to an end and it is time to pass the bosun's pipe to my successor. So our first order of business this evening is the introduction of our new national bosun. It is my pleasure to introduce Cassidy Christian, the 2021 to 2022 National Bosun-elect.
Thank you, Aven.
Cassidy, do you promise to serve to the best of your abilities, to follow the Scout oath, law, and promise? Cassidy, please raise your right hand in the Scout sign and repeat after me. I promise to do my best.
Promise to do my best.
To be worthy of the office of National Bosun.
To be worthy of the office of National Bosun.
For the sake of my fellow Sea Scouts.
For the sake of my fellow Sea Scouts.
In all ships across the country.
In all ships across the country.
And in the World Brotherhood of Scouting.
And in the World Brotherhood of Scouting.
I now pass the National Bosun's Pipe to you as a symbol of our office. The Bosun's Pipe is a long-standing tradition, and it is used in our ceremonies and symbolizes the top youth leader in all levels of Sea Scouts. Bosun, you have the watch.
I have the watch. Aven, thank you for your service. It's been an unprecedented year from the pandemic to the Churchill Plan. You have led your charges with grace and diplomacy. I hope to stay the course. Congratulations and many thank yous to your leadership.
Cassidy, I know that Sea Scouts is in great hands with you and your future team. You guys are already amazing and on fire, and I'm excited to see what you guys have in store.
Thank you, Aven, for all your support. Now, I would like to introduce the 2021 National Bosun's Mate, Beatrix Bisceglia.
Thank you, Cassidy. I'm looking forward to serving with you.
Beatrix, do you agree to serve to the best of your abilities, to follow the Scout oath, law, and promise?
Yes.
Beatrix, please raise your hand in the Scout sign and repeat after me. I promise to do my best.
I promise to do my best.
Be worthy of the office of National Bosun's Mate.
To be worthy of the office of National Bosun's Mate.
For the sake of my fellow Sea Scouts.
For the sake of my fellow Sea Scouts.
All ships across the country.
In all ships across the country.
And in the World Brotherhood of Scouting.
And in the World Brotherhood of Scouting.
Beatrix, thank you for accepting responsibility as the National Bosun's Mate. Next, I'd like to introduce the 2021 National Yeoman, Max Rothschild.
Thank you, Cassidy. I'm looking forward to serving this term with you.
Max, do you agree to serve to the best of your abilities, to follow the Scout oath, law, and promise?
Yes.
Max, please raise your right hand in the Scout sign and repeat after me. I promise to do my best.
I promise to do my best.
Be worthy of the office of National Yeoman.
To be worthy of the office of National Yeoman.
For the sake of my fellow Sea Scouts.
For the sake of my fellow Sea Scouts.
In all ships across the country.
In all ships across the country.
And in the World Brotherhood of Scouting.
And in the World Brotherhood of Scouting.
Max, thank you for accepting the responsibility of National Yeoman. Now, I would like to introduce our first ever territory boatswains. This new model poses new challenges, but we're excited to get started with the team, and we have 16 amazing territory boatswains who are eager to grow and strengthen our Sea Scout program. Next slide, please. Our first territory boatswain is Luna Hutchins. Our Territory 2 boatswain is Matthew Ersfeld. Our Territory 3 boatswain is Amelie Latois Goga. Our Territory 4 boatswain is Caleb Smith. Our Territory 5 boatswain is Cameron Hefner. Our Territory 6 boatswain is Tessa Ross. Our Territory 7 boatswain is Jewel Norris. Our Territory 8 boatswain is Erica Manasco. Our Territory 9 boatswain is Spencer Gertis. Our Territory 10 boatswain is Christopher Diaz. Our Territory 11 boatswain is Ethan Kerr. Our Territory 12 boatswain is Jennifer Loza Torres. Our Territory 14 boatswain is Austin Webb. Our Territory 15 boatswain is Grayson Morris. And our Territory 16 boatswain is Ansley Malloy. Now, that's just a short introduction to our impressive national quarterdeck. Now, because there's 16 territory boatswains and it would be a big mess if we all unmuted at once, Jennifer Loza Torres will be speaking on behalf of all the territory boatswains, and we will switch to a gallery view to see everyone. Boatswains, do you agree to serve to the best of your abilities, to follow the Scout oath, law, and promise?
Yes.
All, please raise your right hands in the Scout sign and repeat after me. I promise to do my best.
I promise to do my best.
To be worthy of the office of Territory Boatswain.
To be worthy of the office of Territory Boatswain.
For the sake of my fellow Sea Scouts.
For the sake of my fellow Sea Scouts.
And all ships in my territory and across the country.
And all ships in my territory and across the country.
And in the World Brotherhood of Scouting.
And in the World Brotherhood of Scouting.
2. Thank you all for accepting the responsibility of being the first ever cohort of Territory Boatswains, and welcome aboard. Now, it is time to recognize the 2020 recipients of the National Sea Scout Leadership Award. The Sea Scout Leadership Award is presented by councils, areas, regions, and the BSA National Council to Sea Scouts and Sea Scouters. These individuals have made exceptional contributions to Sea Scouting, and they exemplify the Scout Oath and Scout Law. This year, there are 8 recipients of the National Sea Scout Leadership Award. Our first recipient is Aven Alexander. Aven has served as the National Boatswain for the 2020 to 21 term. She has led the National Quarterdeck and Sea Scouts through COVID, the Churchill Plan, and the imminent reorganization. She has proved to be an excellent leader. Aven, thank you for your service.
Thank you so much, Cassidy. It is an honor, and I feel just so special being able to be a part of this program and just to have all of these memories of last year. Thank you all for everything.
Thank you, Aven.
Harvey Morrissey has served as the National Yeoman for the 2020 to 2021 term. He has markedly increased the presence of Sea Scouts on social media, been a major contributor and co-host of the national podcast, and is currently the chairman of the upcoming Sea Scout National Academy. Harvey, thank you for your service.
Thank you, Beatrix, for the introduction. I really appreciate everything that everyone's done for me over the past year and beyond, serving as a national yeoman and other positions in my council and my ship. It's just really, really good to see an excellent quarterdeck step in after us. I hope that anything I did as a national yeoman makes any small bit of an impact on Sea Scouting at large. With that, thank you, everybody.
Next, we have Jayce Letson. He served as the Western Region Boatswain for the 2020 to 2021 term. He has shown innovation in ways to produce and host the National Scuttlebutt Program, as well as instituting a Western Region Fleet Award. He has been the enthusiastic leader for Sea Scouts with paddlecraft focus. Jayce, thank you for your service.
Thank you, Max. It's a true honor to be selected as one of the recipients of the National Sea Scout Leadership Award. As Harvey, I really hope to make a difference in this position throughout my time as Western Region Boatswain. And I can't thank all of my supporters enough, so thank you guys.
Our next recipient is Isabella Fadullon. As an accomplished sailor, Izzy is the immediate past boatswain of Ship 1959. She has been an active co-host on the National Sea Scout podcasts. Izzy will continue to make Sea Scouts proud as she enters the Naval Academy this summer. Izzy, thank you for your service and for your boatswain pipe skills.
Thank you so much. I am so honored to be able to be part of Sea Scouts, and I've learned so much and met so many people. Thank you guys so much. This has been a wonderful opportunity.
Ron Blaisdell is a lifelong scout from Cub Scouts to Eagle to 45 years as an adult volunteer. Mr. Blaisdell has been recognized and honored in all realms of scouting. We know his favorite is Sea Scouts. He has been instrumental behind the scenes in many ways, not least of which is keeping seascout.org and our social media forums going forward. Mr. Blaisdell, thank you for your service.
Thank you very much. It's a fantastic honor to me, and I do this because of what I learned from you.
Ben Feril is also a lifelong scout from Cub Scouts to Eagle. He has been the Northeast Region Commodore since 2018. He has been actively engaged in the evolution of Sea Badge, including serving as course director of the first ever Aux Scout specific version. Mr. Feril has also been key in developing our Sea Scout strategy as to how we approach the territory transition. Mr. Feril, thank you for your service.
Edward Campbell served as the 2015 to 16 National Boatswain. He achieved the highest ranks and high positions in all branches of Scouts, including Eagle Scout, Venturer Silver, Ranger, OA Vigil, and of course, Sea Scout Quartermaster. He has been a large part of the SEAL training course and helped develop and launch the first ever paddlecraft SEAL. Mr. Campbell, thank you for your service.
Thank you, Cassidy. It's truly the greatest honor I've received in 19 years with the scouting program. It's a really big honor. So thank you for looking at me for the award, and moving forward, I love working with the youth and moving forward with the program itself. It's truly an honor. Thank you.
Stephen Stevens has served as the Southeast Regional Vice Commodore for Membership and Growth and has been on the National Sea Scout Support Committee with an emphasis on membership data analysis. He has built a real-time information gathering and analysis system for tracking our ships in the field that is so good that other programs are starting to adapt it. Mr. Stevens, thank you for your service.
Thank you so much for this honor. As part of my give back to the impact the scouting had on my 3 kids,
And hopefully everybody else enjoys doing what they do for Sea Scouting as much as I do.
Many thanks to all of you for your outstanding service to Sea Scouts. Remember, anyone can nominate an individual for the Sea Scout Leadership Award at any level. If you know of someone deserving, please fill out a nomination for them. This now brings us to the end of the Change of Watch and our acknowledgement of the individuals who helped us propel into greatness this year. I'm honored to be your national boatswain. I feel like we're at the edge of the ocean, looking out and planning to sail. It is the time for new adventures and goals. We need to hear new ideas and work together with compromise and wisdom. In the words of Brian Tracy, our potential is like a huge ocean unsailed, a new continent unexplored, a world of possibilities waiting to be channeled towards some greater good. I know each of us should work hard so we can achieve our own potentials and the collective greatness for Sea Scouts. Now, I'd like to call on the National Sea Scout Advisor, Adam Tunks, for his advisor's remarks.
I am very excited for this year, very excited for the work that Cassidy and her quarterdeck are doing, as well as the introduction of the committees to support the National Quarterdeck. We've got a great cast of people, and we are looking forward to a great year. So thank you very much to everybody. And thank you also to all of the adults and all of the youth who participate in this program. It's only by our collective efforts that we can improve the Sea Scouting program and the BSA as a whole.
Thank you, Adam. And finally, I'd like to call on National Commodore T.W. Cook for a Commodore's Minute.
Thank you, Cassidy. This has been an incredible group. It takes a lot of people to make Sea Scouts work. This program is complicated and takes a lot of dedication. These 8 that we've seen recognized tonight have done incredible things in support of Sea Scouts. But for everyone that we recognize, there are dozens more that are working behind the scenes to continue to make things go. I want to thank all of you, recognized or not, for everything you've done for this program. I also like to point out that only 24 National Sea Scout Leadership Awards have ever been given. This is a pretty exclusive club. Congratulations to each of you. Despite the challenges this year, we have had an amazing year in Sea Scouts. Aven, Martha, and Harvey, incredible. The work that they've done to move our program forward has been awesome. They've laid great groundwork. Cassidy has put together an incredible team, and I'm really excited about the incoming territory bosuns. This is one of the finest slates of youth leadership I've ever seen. There are really great things for them to be done. I'm really looking forward to a great year. Congratulations to each of you as you take office. I look forward to seeing what happens this year. It's going to be great. And thank you, Cassidy. Back to you.
Thank you. Congratulations again to our Sea Scout Leadership Award recipients. They are all outstanding Sea Scouts. And congratulations to both the outgoing and the incoming youth officers. I'm so excited for this upcoming year. I now close our 2021 National Bridge of Honor. Thank you for attending. Fair winds, everyone.
And we are clear. Good job. So we can.
Yeah, good job, everyone. Nicely done.
Video has stopped on Facebook, so we are very clear.
Yeah, that was this is the most